Right, now the tank's all lacquered. It's been curing. I'll be honest, it's been curing for several weeks just because of life and work getting in the way. So I'm back to finish this job now. And yeah, so the lacquer's cured. I'm not as happy, if I'm honest, with the tank as I was with the side panels and the tailpiece. Not lacquer's good, I'm really happy with that, and that's the petrol resistant lacquer. That's turned out really good. It's really the metallic silver. It's not 100% if I'm honest, but it's certainly a lot better than what you saw at the beginning of the video, where that old paint, it was a flat grey, it wasn't metallic as it should have been, and it was also it was crazed, where this is much better. So the next job is got some new stickers, new decals. So I've got to get them onto there. And luckily what I did off camera before I took the old stickers off was I got some paper that you can pretty much see through and made some points on the tank, some marks of basically to get the position right of the decals when I put the new ones on. So I just need to transfer some of those marks across, which I'll show you now. So we'll get on with that. So the top edge of this here that's cut to the exact top edge of the old decal. It doesn't match this one, but there's a good reason for that. Because of the curve in the tank, it kind of throws that angle off a little bit. Because these are vinyl, you can stretch them. So what the plan is I'm going to overlay this on top of the new sticker there, and then just using some bits of masking tape, hold them together, which I'll do now. Right, that'll do for that. So it just means that is now held to that, and I have the reference points here for the tank. That's the bottom of the tank, crease of tank here, and this is obviously now the decal can go on in the right place. And for the position it that way, I've put a fold here across the tank, which if I drag the tank across now, that was this crease here, so I just bent that over. So I've just got to overlay that on there. Lay that up on that nice soft fleece there. Tank's all been cleaned. So I'm just going to mark this up with this shape here in the tank, mark this black marker pen up here. That gives me that position, and then I can just double check that crease at the front goes in the right place, which is there. So that's pretty much there. Right, got some reference points now. I've got this reference point, which is for the back, and then the ones for the top. So if I line those up there, and with the back and the top, decal's going to be in the right spot. And then I've got a couple also, as you can see, on the top edge, just round here and round to the front. And I'm going to use the wet process. So this is self-adhesive, obviously. Ignore what the label says. That is it's just an old squirty container that I have, but it's just water. And also I'm using, apparently, I'm just watching some videos myself just to figure out how to do this, and they call this the hinge method. I'm sure all you professional guys know this. Quite sure there's no professional guys watching my channel, but there you go. So I'm just going to use a bit of masking tape and literally get the thing in the right position and fit this bit of tape across so it can't move on the tank, and that is now my hinge. So now you can fold it back, remove the backing, square it with water, and then stick it down. And I've just been using an old card, you know, just a credit card type thing, to squeegee the water out, and you've got to get all that water out. Right, I'm going for it. So we've got our hinge, fold the first half back, and then remove the backing. Carefully, you don't want to scratch the tank. I'll just fold that back so we ain't got the exposed edge of that backing, because it's just paper and that'll stick to the adhesive. Found that out the hard way on the other side. Bit of oil, don't squirt oil on there, a bit of water, sorry, bit of water on there, and then no time like the present. Fold it back. And then check it lines with the markers, which it does. Push all the water out. And then onto the other side by removing the hinge, as we called it. These other bits which are just holding it in place. Fold that back. Remove the rest of the backing. Plenty of water. Now I'm going to use my fingers at this point because I need to just feel where it's going. And watch, make sure you get it lining up with those marker points that we've put down. And that's the beauty of the water, as you just get a second chance at getting the position right. That's it, and then get the old card again. Push it out. And then you just peel that back, keeping it flat. So far so good. There's a bubble there, so I can put that, if I put that paper back, let's see if I can get rid of that bubble now. See if that's done it. No, not quite, a bit more. Still there, I'll get that on the way back. It's got a bit smaller. This has definitely gone better than my first attempt on the other side, so I'm pretty happy with that. So I'll give you a quick look across that in a second, and then I'll just do the fine detailing. Just wipe that excess water away. See if we can show you that. There's a bubble there, and there might be one there, and then can't really see too many more. So that's gone pretty well. Then I'll get rid of them couple of bubbles just by squeegeeing them carefully. I'll use my finger and a cloth. Right, there you go. As you can see, that is all the 4 pieces of paintwork complete. So give you a moment to have a look around at what we've managed to achieve with just off the shelf rattle can. I'm pretty pleased with the results, to be fair. If you remember, the top of the tank had all this crazing on it, which I think I've shown you on this footage somewhere. I mean, it's not by any means perfect, but I think for a rattle can job, that is, even if I say so myself, that is quite impressive. Right, next job, get those back on the bike and get out for a ride. Well, that's it. That's it for this this little respray job. And as you can see, it looks a lot better than it did in the start of part one. Decals went on alright, all the paint went well, all from a rattle can, didn't cost too much money, and to be honest, I did enjoy the process, you know. I just took my time, read all the instructions, stuck by those instructions, and just attention to detail, and I'm actually really pleased with the results. So yeah, that is another job done on the CB400. There will be other stuff coming, so stay tuned, stick around, and we'll see you in the next one, whatever that may be. Right guys, thank you very much.